Hello and welcome back to Warhammer Rogue Trader. Last time we had to deal with a bunch of random stuff like different planets, fight against the Fellowship of the Void or the Imperial Navy, and we sided with the pirates because they said they were tyrants and I don't like tyrants, so I sided with the pirates. And we were having a conversation with Yurlia, but uh, the recording had to end, and it was already late at night. So if I wanted to record that conversation, I'd have to do another hour recording. But I was like, maybe I can just fast forward back to it and then start another recording. But the next day, we had something happen. We were going to the next system where the conversation happened on the way, and we got attacked by demons. So we're gonna do with that. And also, I was checking the colonial management because something popped up, and it turns out something's happening on Kiava Gamma. So, Lord Captain, after the unsealing of Lady Theodora's secret workshop on Kiava Gamma, an epidemic of mysterious tech leprosy has broken out. Augments mutate into distorted forms, killing their hosts. Machines and even entire assembly halls break apart into fragments that devour each other, fusing into grotesque and insane forms. The Omega 18 Manufactorum, the epicenter of the epidemic, is cordoned off, but the disease will burst out of there sooner or later. What is known about this disease? We have not faced anything like this before. The plague only affects mechanisms, forcing them to transform and lose all functionality. No one has been able to provide insight into the nature of this disease or how it found its way into Lady Theodora's secret workshop. It is possible that some secret research was being carried out there. I wish to listen to suggestions from my advisors. The eradication of the infection is the highest priority, but to completely eradicate the manufactorum serving as the epicenter is to inflict serious damage to the resource supply. This unit, I can propose another method of purging. However, the sacraments of the Omnissiah that are available to me cannot be revealed to the laity. I ask that you place your trust in me. Shireen, do not be so hasty with this purge. This phenomenon may be of interest to other specialists. There are many who do not agree that all knowledge belongs solely to cogs. What appears to be a plague could hold amazing possibilities. If we could isolate the manufactorum and let these inquisitive minds inside, they would happily compensate us for the loss of production capacity. Only problem with that is these guys probably will do what any human ever does with any information and tries to find a way to replicate it and turn it into a weapon so that machines go haywire everywhere. I've suppressed 18 different epidemics aboard the flagship, and our officers have experience in setting up quarantines. We will send them to Kiava Gamma to lead the tech purgator squads. They will not return from the epicenter until the infection is eradicated and the preventive exclusion zone is taken down. Even metal dies eventually, scarred by corrosion. To combat those who have stripped away their flesh and replaced it with machinery, the blood-spun web has procured a remedy, an acidic compound that burns through steel. We stand ready to help to burn out this tech leprosy. Do as you wish, you have my permission. Tech priests who survived the tech leprosy outbreak have proven their worth and thus earned the right to serve aboard the Rogue Trader ships, so plus 20 to all Void Shield sectors. Let the Casbella, let the spinners share their secret. Demise of metal. All allies deal 10% more damage to machines and targets with the reject the flesh feature. A secret compound denoted by the bloodspun web serves as a formidable weapon against any creature made of metal. So I'd be more suited in the future against turrets servitors, and I don't know if there's anything else. Maybe Mechanicus that might attack me, I don't know. Healer of Metal for Abelard. Enemies suffer -5 to their armor penetration. The Omnissiah's favor is with the Vanquisher of the Tech Leprosy epidemic. And isolate the Manufactorum. J. Invite those who would be willing to pay for the chance to study this Tech Leprosy. I get 1 profit, 5,000 Casbilica. Vessel of Tech Leprosy. It's a grenade. Holy crap, 52 to 105 damage. Deals 50 to 100 shock damage with 30% armor penetration. It also inflicts 2 stacks of perplexed until end of combat. At the start of each target's turn, it gains an additional +1 stack. Or perplexed. What does perplexed do? Each stack inflicts a penalty to ballistic skill, weapon skill, intelligence, or perception tests. Interesting. But I'll lose in efficiency. I'm at 6. I don't know if I need to keep my efficiency up or not. So it's either deal more damage to metal, have more void shields, less armor or over penetration from enemies, or get some cool grenades and profit and that. Sure. Isolate the Manufactorum. Oh, you will not regret it, Shireen. The mysterious, interested parties arrived on the planet with an entourage comprised of Malatex, excommunicated technomats, and shady-looking scholars. Without even trying to haggle, they paid exorbitant sums to obtain access to the previously unknown Xeno disease, and then headed off into the bowels of the dying Manufactorum. I'm going to look up what this Malatech is. Okay, from what I've seen, there's heretics. It's like a play on words for heretic technomats and Adeptus Mechanicus. There's the regular technomats in them, and then there's Malatex, which are kind of like in the middle. They're not chaos, but they're not 100% good and abiding to the Adeptus Mechanicus rules. A cure for the mysterious disease has not been identified, but the study of the Tech Leprosy strain has made it possible to control samples of the disease using magnetic impulses and turn it into a dangerous weapon. Who would have thought? But we got servitors. I can do a rank 3 already. I think I should do giants though, because a couple things on different worlds wants this. So, centuries ago, liturgies of assembly and first ignition were held on Kiava Gamma for majestic steel monstrosities, all crushing mountain tunnelers, mighty cargo haulers, and voracious mega harvesters. This virtuous craft is lost now, but Adeptus Mechanicus artisans can revive it. Then, once again, triumphant calls of klaxons will shake the Coronis expanse. I mean, it seems pretty good. What am I missing here? I did the one, so this is blocked off. So I miss out on -10 to evasion attacks for enemies in space. And some profit. I still have these two though. So I'll get +4 the prow plating. The ram of the flagship causes internal fires, and the number of fires depends on the size of the target. So I get better rams, basically. Some plasteel and profit factor, but almost no security. And then there's this that gives me a Titan Forge Lance. Long range lance that does 84 to 98 damage within a narrow arc. And I get weapons and profit. I'd rather take weapons instead of plasteel, so I'll probably go for that one. And we're still waiting for stuff here. And then for this, once I get giants, I can do this and it'll give us provisions, which I think we need. So,
Victory awaits!
Aim for the heart next time.
I'll purge you from existence!
We got Zinch demons. We'll take this guy on. Some of you. Pestel will wrap around to here to deal with this one. Helmets will wrap here too. And really we'll just jump up here, I guess.
Not a problem for me. Suits my purposes. All too easy.
Front line here. We are here for you to take or deal more damage.
Suits my purposes. Not a problem for me.
And you'll do that. And then what's this for us? And I'll get turn order. Pink forward. So these screamers are gonna go pretty much last, so I can focus on giving you a turn to snipe at
I
these.
don't have time for this. Not my specialty. Absolutely not.
Crap. Okay.
Already done.
I guess you can go crazy.
The shadows will see it done. I shall not fail. My blade whispers your name. Caught by the web, let your soul be purged.
I don't have time for this.
Nice. Bruh. So we're cartwheeling everywhere, alright.
Is part of the trial.
I understand your intent. If I must. This tedium is beneath me. You cannot force me, Elantak. That is beneath me.
I guess no one else can get mine. Alright, now we're gonna...
If it serves your cause. Another soul slips beyond the veil. I am not your Xenos pet monkey. If it serves your cause. I am not your Xenos pet monkey. Favors the swift.
End's turn, yeah.
If it serves your cause. A dance of blades and shadows.
Okay.
As the tenants demand.
Dang, I didn't mean to use that one.
As honor ordains.
I guess the combat servitors didn't get done in time for this.
The shadows will see it done. My blade whispers your name. Caught by the web. Killing brings me no pleasure.
I've suffered worse.
I'll put my psychic abilities to use.
No.
For the throne's glory.
Use him a little bit.
Let's see to it.
And we got a corn demon. That's nice.
Indeed. A tactically sound approach. It will be done.
That.
Request approved. Running binary override. Request approved.
I guess.
Running binary override. Failing.
Do I have line of sight now? Yes, I do.
All too easy.
Back line here. Yeah, I can do that.
Suits my purposes. Nothing I can't do.
Fortune favors the swift.
Shoot him in the back.
Not a problem for me.
Okay.
I am not your Xenos pet, monkey. I understand your intent. I deal death with my hands.
Nice.
If I must. This tedium is beneath me. I hear you moving. No more.
And then line up a shot against. I guess you.
If it serves your cause. I bring mercy and retribution. I shall not fail. Death is a blessing.
Boom.
Let your soul be purged.
And then I'll move back.
I took care of this one. We're at a tactical disadvantage.
Pesco went down. That's not good.
Everyone, step aside.
We'll do 7 to 10 damage, but they'll do 50 damage, % more damage because it's a demon. So by 50% against demons, 150 against demons. Okay, 150 against demons. We'll have to see how this goes.
Get me a target. Nothing stands against me. I won't object to it. Let's see to it. Naturally. Let's see to it. The Inquisition sends their regards. I won't go down easy.
This one stores all AP in the. Okay, so
Victory is imminent.
take as many as I need.
It will be done. At your beck and call. I will do my duty.
Okay, now
We'll rule the stars themselves. Indeed. Reduced to dust.
and then
Tried and tested tactics are the best ones.
here.
Pay with your blood in the name of Kaela Champagne!
Boom. Okay, and then make another mark against you.
I understand your intent.
I'll pass. Suits my purposes.
Here, and then you'll get another shot against these people.
Ancestors guide me. Stop trying, monkey. I will not. If it serves your cause.
Against you, I guess.
Be gone.
Another soul slips beyond the veil.
I can't use it as a cooldown.
I am not your Xenos pet monkey.
As the tenants come, the other side awaits.
Here we go.
Let not the righteous fear. May their blades be sharp.
And then make my way to over here if I can. So down this way. Because I gotta help out Heinrichs. He's dealing with, I think, 4 now by himself. And I don't know if he has that good of parry.
Trust me. The shadows will see it done. I would that I could.
Thought I could shortcut that.
Swift and silent. If I must.
Okay, how am I going to do this? I could grenade them all. Oh, blinded them. I thought that was a forced one.
But of course, Lord Captain.
And then just prepare for my next attack, I guess. Juliet will clean it up, so.
My place is at the fort. Victory is imminent. Just a minor setback.
There you go now.
It will be done.
Do this. Distract them.
I will do my duty. Indeed.
And if you try to attack me, I'll get better chance on you.
Pain and duty go hand in hand.
There we go. More for us.
Already done. All too easy. Nothing I can't do.
You cannot force me, Alantak. That is beneath me.
You're not in cover though, so that wouldn't matter.
This tedium is beneath. No weakness is hidden from my sight. I am not your Xenos pet monkey.
problem for me.
I hear you moving. No more.
There you go. Gain cover. Do this. Trying to see if I can get better line of sight. That's a little bit.
I approach the designated position.
I'll lose some damage, but I can hit 2 people now. So I'm gonna hit you.
If it serves your cause. Ancestors guide you.
Skills.
You.
I understand your intent. I deal death with my hands.
And you.
If I must.
I am your blade and shield.
Here.
As honor ordains. Trust me. As honor ordains, my blade whispers your name.
Nice.
I shall not fail. The shadows will see it done. Killing brings me no pleasure.
They say
Hopefully
there's
it'll
a
be
bit of humility
easier
never
next
hurts
time.
anyone. I help others better themselves by wholeheartedly humiliating
Okay, chill.
them at every step.
Too much happening.
It's about time.
An unworthy soul.
Can I shoot these without having to take more damage?
Doubt is
You interrupted my thoughts. Stop trying, monkey.
Thank you.
I am not your Xenos pet, monkey.
Chill, bro. I don't know why she's gotta be so angry all the time.
This tedium is beneath me. You cannot force me, Elantak.
I will not die in dishonor.
If it serves your cause.
Anywhere else?
a new challenge for me.
I've seen a lot of it.
We must act.
Doesn't look like it. Up.
I'm always.
Speak, Elantak. The song.
We shall prevail.
Okay. There's a combat servitor. You're a little late to the party. That'll help with area control a little bit because he has the blast attacks. I don't know if he'll do too much damage per se, but... Up. Another colony happened. Oh, is this where, I think this is where Dargonis is. Lord Captain, Master Helmsman on the line, I can report that the quest for the capital world of Von Valancius Dynasty is finally at its end. Dargonis is straight ahead. We have received countless greetings. Your subjects would like to know when their master will be arriving. The merchant captains taking refuge in the orbital The orbital docks of Dargonis race to send you priceless welcoming gifts, hoping to buy your favor and to make an impression on the rogue trader. I'll go to Dargonis later. Lord Captain, I will be pleased to accompany you during your visit to Dargonis so I can personally introduce Achilles Scalander, a servant of the Golden Throne, who previously attended Lady Theodora on Dargonis. I am counting on your benevolence. Giants got done, nice. So I was thinking this one, I think. Mechanisms is also good though, but we can't do that. So for this I need more mechanisms, which I don't have. And I can't make more. So I guess I'll do this. Kiava Gamma will be granted a sacred writ authorizing the production of war machines. Amid the solemn flickering of lumens, fierce machine spirits of battle tanks, armored transports, and artillery cannons will awaken, craving the blood of heretics and Xenos. And Janus. Troubling news has arrived from Janus. While digging an irrigation ditch, workers found a Xeno obelisk made of unknown material. It was delivered to a laboratorium and subjected to a number of tests, one of which caused a reaction. The obelisk generated a low-frequency vibration, and the events that followed were catastrophic. A series of anomalies were recorded in the Epsilon 2 Majoris region. It is almost like Janus itself is fighting us there. Many logistical chains have been disrupted. The only people who visit the uncontrolled territory are the wretches fleeing deeper into the region in greater and greater numbers. The observers report strange fires in the sky at night, completely imperceptible to the augurs. The Chem princes are hastily summoning militias and getting ready to start a purifying crusade. They await your orders. What exactly is happening? The vegetation demonstrated a remarkable ability for wild growth. It took the plants only 2 days to overrun the agri-complexes in the region. Extinct species of local megafauna have been spotted in the newly formed jungle, aggressive and acting in unnatural cohesion. How are the wretches involved? We do not know. It is as if they all received a signal telling them to abandon their work and rush deep into the afflicted territory. Some were stopped by the watchmen appointed by your order. Unfortunately, about 100 still made their way into the region. Permission to advice granted. Janus's natural world is rising up. It is a lucky coincidence that the planet boasts experts who specialize in both controlling and destroying life. Reports from the Magos Biologist Chapel make no mention of storing weapons of mass destruction, but I have no doubt they possess some. They always do. I see no reason not to let them use it against all this, whatever it is. Deployment of fortified research stations in the afflicted sectors is recommended. The benefit of gathering more information justifies the increased casualty rate among personnel. The wretches know more about this pestilent growth than we do. Something must quickly rectify. We should capture some of these mutants and force them to cooperate. That way we can learn what it is we are dealing with. Purge it and become the Janus warlord. The rogue trader gets plus 10 fellowship, 5 weapon skill, and ballistic skill. I don't know how I get fellowship out of doing that. The audacity of Janus torpedo launchers. Shoots 4 Eldari sonic torpedoes with 22 damage each. Interesting. Or isolate the region and start rounding up the wretches, make them tell us the truth about what is happening. Blessing of the Warp Spider. Whenever the wearer kills an enemy or scores a critical hit, they gain +2 movement points on your next turn. I would have done that, but that's a terrible reward, honestly, at this point, because we got boots that do that on damage. You don't need a crit. This is okay, but I don't know how they stack up against our already good torpedoes. Do I want to blow it up, though? I mean, Fellowship never hurts. It affects all of my abilities, and it keeps it going, and I'll get better shots. Oh, no. Okay, fine. Just because it's better damage. Or it's better perk. Begin the purge of the tainted region. The Magos biologists are cleared to employ weapons of mass destruction. The rebelling wilds will soon become a scorched wasteland. A job well done, I say. The assault on the corrupted region began. The campaign led to an unexpected and inexplicable anxiety among the peasantry. The Lord Captain had no choice but to assume personal command and direct the operation from aboard his ship, boosting the soldiers' morale and demonstrating his military prowess. The tip of the spear was comprised of Scutari maniples armed with radium carbines, phosphex bombs, and other equally fearsome weaponry. The land that they left in their wake resembled the scarlet wastes of sacred Mars. Yeah, we did a Vietnam. Agent Orange. I don't know, because that land to pop up like that probably was Chaos Research or Eldari crap, to be honest. So, anyway, let's do the reaping. Not even the sprawling agri-complexes of Janus can cover the whole of the planet's fertile expanse. Gargantuan tracked mega-harvesters will come to their aid. They will wander the planet for months, each one operated by its assigned clan of serfs, who are born, live, and die in the bowels of these great machines. These giants will reap harvests from their toothed jaws, break open the soil with their plasteel plows, and drink the swampy lowlands dry with their thirsty hydropumps, spewing the water forth down upon the arid hills to give us provisions. I don't know if I did good or not. So now I have that feature somewhere. Talents. Officer, origin. That's not good. Yeah, so I got Hive World, which I'm the only Hive World so far that I've come across. Strength in numbers. I don't have any Hive Worlds, which sucks. Oh well, I get resolve if there's 3 or more creatures in a 3-cell radius around me. High nobility, so I'm a noble. Have that. I've seen the warp in the past, but I'm really smart. I saw the death of Rykad Minoris, which sticks with me. I start with 10 momentum. How'd I get that? That's pretty good. All allies get +7 persuasion. The character gains +10 lore of Xenos and 3 critical hit chance against Xenos enemies. The first use of a heroic act or a desperate measure grants each party member the welfare and prosperity or resolute judgment effect, respectively. The effect is triggered once per combat and lasts until the end of combat. If one of the effects is triggered, the other becomes unavailable. So we will be using heroic ones, so this character gains +3 times resolve temporary wounds. That's pretty good. Frequency of Faith. All allies gain +0% critical hit chance. 3 times my dogmatic rank. Well, I'm not dogmatic. Unless I start doing some dogmatic, then I can at least give everyone +3 critical hit chance. The Rogue Trader gains Fellowship, Weapon Skill, and Ballistic Skill. Yeah. Okay. I didn't want to go to Dargonis yet, because I'm afraid this will advance the story and cut some stuff off, but I don't know if I'll be able to come back here again. And we got Phlogiston. Let's go. So at some point in the past, I hate when it does that. It has 2 people pop up, then you can't read either ones because it stops right away. Lord Captain, the commander of Hiriok's Rim, reports that the outpost is keeping a vigilant eye over the vicinity of the capital world. No enemy ships or unauthorized vessels have been detected. That's right, because we took it from the pirates, I think it was. Or mutants or whatever, and now it's gonna protect this place and give it +10 security. I thought it was for Janus, but it's for my capital, which makes sense actually. Why is there Adeptus Mechanicus ship over Dargonis? Is it? Oh, is this Dargonis too? Lord Captain, a transport shuttle bearing the markings of the Adeptus Mechanicus is approaching the ship. Magos Tarsus's delegation intends to board our ship and gain an audience with your lordship. This is exactly how they phrased it. He intends, not humbly requests. Many of my tech comrades neglect diplomacy when interacting with the laity. It is regrettable. What do they want? The honorable servants of the Omnissiah have ignored our request. Such arrogance is hardly trivial. It rather appears to be part of their intimidation tactics. Okay, tell them to get lost and learn some manners. Receive them. They may be indeed important here on important business. If not, we'll kill them. Requesting permission to be present at the audience granted by my tech comrades. So we have tech priests. I don't think Yurliet should be there because she is a Xenos. And you won't like it. You won't like it. Jay might. We'll take that retinue with me. Because I'm taking them for story. I don't think there should be combat, but maybe there is. Maybe these are Dark Mechanicus.
I tire of idleness.
Also
Ready
gives me a
as
chance
always.
to upgrade you. Persuasion. Leave that to me. So you might want Medicae or a lot more Lore of the Imperium might be nice. Agility, willpower, toughness. Go willpower, I guess. While under 40 wounds, get that. Hopefully they don't have to get there. Gains. Oh, this is the advanced skill. Is that it for you? proficiency with the weapons, so I guess I'll take this one. Target ally as linchpin. Assign objectives, pretty good. Whenever they spend tactical advantage on abilities, the crit damage dealt by that increases. So I'll do that because I spend a lot with the abilities they give us with those. More agility. No, willpower. We'll go willpower. Persuasion. Wait, am I doing the right thing with willpower? That's for warp stuff. Weapon skill. Might just take weapon skill, maybe. And then Carouse or commerce? Commerce, I guess.
Shireen, left.
Doubt is for the weak. Follow my lead.
Hello there. A group of dressed in crimson of the priesthood of Mars walks towards you. Their gaze is fixed on Pascal. Some are more heavily armed and follow a tech priest clad in battle armor. That's Opticon 22. Thou shalt not suffer a heretic in thy forge, for rust begets rust. Pascal Hahnemann, in the name of the Adeptus Mechanicus, you are under arrest. Under arrest? Diplomacy mode engaged. Announcement. The Adeptus Mechanicus offer their apologies for would like to inform you of the necessity of conducting an operation to detain, arrest, terminate a faulty unit on the Rogue Trader's territory. Who are you? An instrument of the Omnissiah authorized to punish and exact vengeance known by the designation Tarsus Hahnemann. Identification codes recognized and confirmed. These units are who they declare themselves to be. Study them. You identify the rare armor of the enormous tech priest is wearing as Secutor's plated, mechanized suit. It carries the imprints of many battles and has markings that announce its status as a relic. Some of the armor's damage looks fairly severe to the point of endangering its operation. This is weird. Why would they want to arrest Pascal? Anyway, I think I'm going to leave this episode here. Next time we'll see what the heck is happening. And hopefully land on Dargonis. Thank you guys for watching, and I hope you guys have a nice day. Peace.